How you doing? So in this video here, I'm going to cover Dereck Chisora versus Artur Szpilka from Poland, and I'm also going to cover David Price versus the White Rhino David Allen. So let's cover the Chisora Szpilka fight first. So this was the second fight before the main event, Del Boy versus Szpilka. So going into the fight, as I was saying in the video about Dillian Whyte, good vibes in the house, but not as good as last year. Last year when Del Boy came out, as he came out, the crowd was screaming his name, singing out Del Boy. He was more or less the star of the show when on the Parker versus Whyte fight. This year, a bit quieter. I saw in front of me a few Polish fans in front of me, but not many. But don't get me wrong, Del Boy got a good ovation coming into the ring. At the end of the fight, when he knocked him out, that's when the crowd were kind of going crazy. I was there, I filmed it, I'll put a little link at the end of this video, you can watch it and see it yourself. But basically, Del Boy knocks out Szpilka in the second round. This is what I saw happening. Del Boy coming in behind his jab, bobbing and weaving, going to the body. What I noticed was he's also throwing like a looping right hand, but throwing it to the chest. So chest, a bigger target, easier to hit. I think that might have been the strategy, because in the second round, doing the same thing, but rather than hitting that right to the chest, he just brought it up a little bit, caught him on the chin, and he crippled, paralyzed Szpilka. Szpilka was out, and no chance of him getting up. But that's a good highlight reel for Del Boy's career and for that night. That's one of the best things that happened on that card that night was a knockout. So respect due to Del Boy. Who does he fight next? I know in the media they've been talking about him fighting Joseph Parker. They were trying to make that fight prior to this fight, didn't materialize. Are they now going to make that fight next? Or if they can't make that fight, what about Oscar Cabon Rivas? That would be a good fight. Or if they can't make that fight, how about David Price? I mean, I know Price isn't really on Chisora's level, but it's a tick of a fight that Del Boy should win. So, Del Boy, although he lost to Dillian Whyte last December, unfortunately, but he did win his fight prior against Carlos Takam on the Whyte Parker bill. It was a good knockout. Now another good knockout. So he's doing his thing to stay in the, I would say he's like a top 15, top 10 heavyweight, but he's doing his thing to sort of like knock on the top 10 ranked heavyweights door to get a big fight. So respect due to him. He's 35 now, so I guess time is kind of getting on. So hopefully he'll get a fight soon. So big up Del Boy. Next, David Allen, the White Rhino versus David Price. So this fight went 10 rounds. David Allen retired on the stool. Looking at the media interviews before the fight, Allen was talking big, and I think they sort of picked the Price fight. They kind of thought Price is vulnerable. He's been knocked out by Povetkin. In his last fight against Ali, he got bit, but he was looking vulnerable, and at some point he'll cave in. Because normally with Price, it seems like lately that when he gets in a tough fight, there's some sort of mental fatigue, and once he thinks he's tired, he can't relax, he'll seize up, and he'll just start to lose a fight. But if you look at Price's ability, he should be someone who can go all the way, because he's a clean puncher, tall puncher, punches very hard as well. In this fight, it just seemed that once they got in the ring, Price just looked a lot bigger than Allen, and Allen just looked really small. And Allen didn't seem like he believed in himself once the fight got going. It's almost like you talk away for a fight, you get in the ring with someone, you realize this guy's kind of tasty, and you just call it a night. Price today Price last Saturday looked really focused. He wasn't overexerting himself. He was throwing crisp punches, working behind a jab, a few body shots. Allen looked like a club fighter. Didn't have much to offer. When he did land some punches, he was throwing them really soft, almost like he was kind of like, I don't know, maybe too beat down or too scared to put full pivot and full mean intention into the shots. He weren't doing that. And Price is that hard puncher, just touching him away, staying compact, staying behind his guard, keeping things tight. 10th round, 10th round, Allen on the stool doesn't come out. So what happened is what really should happen is that David Price, the Olympic bronze medalist, he's a higher pedigree, he beat Dave Allen. Obviously, there was a slight thought that Allen's been looking really good in training, and he's knocked out a couple of lower class fighters that maybe you could take Price now is the right time, but nope. Quality won that night. So fair play to Price. What does Price do next? Does he want Daniel Dubois? Does he want Joe Joyce? Del Boy? I don't really think he wants to get back into the upper part of the top 10. Your AJs, your Dylan Whites, your Furies, but maybe a European level fight or a top 15 fight would be good for him. But what's your thoughts? This is MSLB, Mark Sterling Boxing. Please like, share, subscribe. Peace.